For me, it was a fantastic opportunity to reach out to a lot of the people that I really admire in the green building industry, people that I've known for years, and just be able to say, hey, we're doing this thing and I want to talk to you about what you're doing in this area. And really being able to talk to them and ask them and get into depth about what it is they're doing on a subject that was of interest to us. I think that it was an amazing opportunity for our firm to spend some time doing a deep dive on a subject that we were very interested in and wouldn't have had the ability to do without a grant like this.
And for me, it was a way to explore things that were lacking in my education as a designer and what I wanted to see so it could better prepare future designers in the work field that wanted to design consciously. I also was told by one of my professors in department chair that I need to get my master's and then I can come back and teach the LCA class.
I think for HPC, what we most gained out of it was the ability to kind of spread our wings and explore something that we had already been dabbling in, but for lack of a better term, we're kind of handcuffed to really go anywhere with. The entire intent behind why we did what we did was to try to bring people along for the design process. That's not an exclusive exercise. That's something that really extends to everybody who's involved in the conversation, from the subcontractor to the business manager at a contractor's office, to the client themselves.
I knew that some people would get a passion about this and kind of rise to the occasion. I had no clue what it was going to draw out in others who aren't designers and don't design on a regular and daily basis and had valuable input into what we were doing. So it gave us the opportunity to see our staff in a different light, which was cool. And we can use them in different ways and tap them as resources, and we never thought that we had that capability before.
As a leader of the San Jose office for HTA, when we first were approached about applying for the ONEder Grant, it just hit on so many of HTA's national strategies that I just couldn't say no. We want to be of value to our clients. So this not only touched on our research-driven mentality, but it also touched on the fact that we could have a lasting impact on our client spaces. And since it was going to be published to even some of our friendly competitors in the industry, that they would seek value in the research that we provided.
When we do it for a project, for example, how is it different from doing it for a client? And the difference here was that it was so liberating for our engineers, the Fortune 500 company engineers, that they were not doing it in the context of a project. They were doing it purely for research effort. There was no ego. There was no sense of territoriality or I'm gonna get a desk or not. So it was more about what can I bring to the table that would push this research forward and make fresh insights and generate cool ideas.